There it is.
Whoop, that is.
Upside down and inside out. I'm going to show y'all folks what it's all about. Welcome, squad, to another Hangouts.
Exciting episode of, let's see if we can get this link sent out to people.
That's the truth, too. Hang on, what did I do? Okay, it automatically changed.
How's everybody doing?
How you doing tonight?
How you doing?
Is that my boy Fan in the house? Fan, Lonesome, Xena, Power Band. Power Band, I seen that you said that you got your stickers. I'm glad that you got them.
Stickers. What's up, Fan?
I don't like not being able to see myself.
Whoop, that is.
Send me a link. Fan, would you like to join us tonight so you can send links out?
Man needs to join us.
I'm going to have to get him on the payroll. Hey, Xena, how you doing?
Zena, I seen your post on the social media. I hope you get feeling better. For sure.
We're going to send some links out. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I need to take my sweatshirt off. It's kind of cold. Tired, brother. The working thing stinks. Yes, it does.
Well, I just bought these wheels from him for $100.
No, he didn't. Don't give me pure pressure on camera.
Basket case.
Hello. Yes.
Send the link.
Fan will come in. Just a quick little thumbs up. Hey, I was watching one of your videos where you ate it today. He went down broke his throttle cable out in the middle of somewhere. Yeah, I didn't get through all the video, but he was going up a hill or something and come back down and snapped his throttle cable. And then I was thinking, I was like, did it come loose down at the bottom or did it break in the throttle again? Tardsquad.
Isn't that what happened last time?
How come I'm never clean shaven when I come in a live chat? I'm not either.
I'm not either. That's why I stay so far back.
I don't. I get right up in that.
I don't buy razors.
You need to get on that Harry's. Look at my hair flipped up in the back from where I was wearing my helmet. Don't hit that brake.
Man, this is so soft.
I know, I need to adjust it up. All right, so how do we send Mr. Fan a link to our channel? I just stopped at 18 minutes on Hazy Days. Just came from there. Beautiful country. Yes, it is. Peeper Dome in the house.
Going on a trip.
Okay, I'm gonna bleed brakes because I checked my brake fluid and it's completely oh, you fixed it in the field. Sweet. Johnny 5, appreciate you coming in. Davey Beast in the house. Hazy Days fixed his bike in the field. That's what I'm talking about. I usually ride them out broke or on a flat tire.
Broken throttle cable's been done.
Yep, it has. Way out in the woods, miles in the woods. All right, let's see if I can send send a link to Fan. Mr. RV, good day, all. Hey, how's it going? Was that nomadic RV? I think my towel's working. Come grow with us. Oodawah Nursery. All right, let's see. We'll see if that title works. All right, so I'm hitting the plus sign to invite people, and then I got a new phone. I don't have Fan's.
Oh God!
I got a brand new phone. I don't have his.
You don't have
save. Phone? Hang on. Oh. Yeah. Big ass bike, bro. Yep, that's the new addition. We got 2 big ass bikes in here, Johnny. Boys have stepped their game up. That's for sure.
Here you go. I got you.
Making tracks, yo, brother. I tried to, dude, listen to what I did. I went to 5 different bearing places. Hang on, I gotta call kids. Keep going.
I can't see myself.
I'll be right back. That's my boys calling. I'll be right back.
Just a second. I gotta send this. Yeah, he took his brake reservoir off, and he had zero fluid in it. So that's why his brakes have been spongy at best. All right, Fan, I think I just sent you an invite right now. So we're going to bleed his brakes tonight. I'm still cleaning up on the 250 over there. It's still crippled over there. Got the number plate off of this side, the sticker, which was so sun bleached that you can still see it on the plastic. I got the one off the front off. I got the faded stickers off the front fender. So now I'll have to decide if I want to get a new sticker set. What's up, Twisted? Sorry we couldn't meet up with you a while ago. Johnny 5, what is up, bro? Matthew French up in here. Yeah, Twisted was rolling through town a while ago, but he said he couldn't stop. Just cleaning everything up on the 250 and finding anything that's wrong with it, that's seized up or leaking, and then we're going to put it all back together and go for a ride this week. The truck wouldn't fit in the rest area. The XR 250. I'm not sure how much he's got in it because I think he traded for it. He traded a KTM for it. I'm not sure how much he got into it. Because our trades go so far, you forget what you got in them. Nomadic RV. What is up? Yeah, we end up trading, finding stuff we like. Well, I'm going to go over here so I can test fit this axle. We find stuff we like and we want to keep it. We keep it for a little while and forget how much we've got in it. But it don't really matter how much you got in it if you're having fun while you have it. The way I look at it. And we have fun. Basket Case 750 saying hi to everybody. Fan, I should have sent you a link. He's probably shaving. Let me adjust this screen here so that I can see the chat.
Figure it out.
I sent Fan a link. He's probably.
What's that? What, the Honda?
Huh?
Oh, so what, the Honda? I was going to tonight.
Bubs is good. Did y'all check the PO box? I have not.
I will go by there tomorrow on the way to pick up the kids.
Somebody asked how much you had in that, and I told them I couldn't remember because you traded for it. Traded for it, and we lost track of how much we had in most of our trades.
$300. $300 or $400.
$300.
Fan sent me something.
Go on and walk the horse.
Who's this?
What's the Honda beside the XR?
The nastiness.
This one over here?
There he is.
Hey, fella.
What's up?
This one is a 2006 CRF 250R. How y'all doing? We are
good.
Great.
It's a little chilly tonight.
It is. I'll be running no heat calls this week.
Mm-hmm. Tonight, Power Band, what I'm doing is
yeah, it's chilly out here too.
Yeah, I'm bleeding my rear brakes because I checked my fluid level and there was none in it.
Oh, seen the Z50 running, Fan?
Yes.
In which one?
Your Z50. I seen it running on that video. Can't wait to see
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, all it needed was the points filed. They without that cover, they get kind of corroded easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen a Z50, same color as that one on Craigslist today for $950. Those things
I
still
got to
break.
figure out what I got going wrong with my audio here.
It's probably us, not you.
Where's the echo coming from?
Making Track said fluid is overrated. No?
I know what it is. Sorry, guys. I had two different things turned on at the same time.
They sound fine on our end.
I forgot to pause my YouTube when I turned the Hangouts on.
I do it every time when I go live.
But yeah, the Z50 basically was just sitting. It ran. The last time I ran it, I tried to video it, and it quit firing on me just from riding around the yard once. It stopped firing, and I tripped over it and fell down. And I just put it up. So
please tell me you got it on video.
Yeah, I should have got it on video. I wanted to say hi to everybody in the chat that said hi to me. And
That's
everybody
easy.
that didn't say hi to me, I want to say hi to them too.
Hey, everybody.
What do y'all got going tonight?
Bub just looks like he's polishing or something. Cleaning.
Just cleaning up, checking, bolt check.
I'm doing putting fluid in my brake reservoir for the rear brakes. I was wondering the other day when I did that wheelie video, my brakes felt super spongy in the rear, so I couldn't wheelie real good. And I come home and I took the cap off tonight, and it was bone dry. And I was like, how was the brakes even working?
Okay, that's what was bone dry. I was thinking one of your crankcases was dry.
No.
I'm more happy to hear that the brakes were dry instead of the crankcase.
Crankcase might be bone dry. I don't know. I might need to check that too.
Hey, Making Tracks. How are you, man?
Doug Sweener, I got a goat cart tonight. Now I have two of them. There you go.
Awesome, Doug. We want to see them on video when you can.
Yeah, do a video on them. I think Basket Case wanted a link. If anybody else wants a link in the chat, if we have you, we'll send a few out. We got our IT guy fan in here tonight. He's getting paid $250 an hour.
If only.
If I could pay it, I'd send it to you. Do you take fudge rounds in payment?
I would take them.
I'll send you a couple boxes of Star Crunch.
That'll work. Yeah. Let me tell you what I was doing. In Hangouts, if you're sending the link in Hangouts, what we need to do is you got to go to invites in Hangouts, or you will not see it. And that's what I was doing before. Is you have to find where the invites is. And since I'm on a PC, it's under the three little dots. You have to click it and find invites.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think about that because I usually do it from my phone if I'm invited into something.
Yeah, that's why I was missing the link before.
Okay, so I'm sure you had a bunch of them piled up in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was sending them.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 of them in a row. That's my fault.
I'm out.
Case?
Yeah, I think Basket Case wanted a link. I don't know if he's still in here or not.
Yeah, he's in here.
Come on.
Oh, see you, Heimlich.
We'll bring a couple people in tonight. I don't want to have like a absolutely huge panel because last time everybody was talking over each other and you couldn't really tell what was going on. I went back. I usually go back and watch a little bit of the streams when we do a hangout, and I couldn't even understand what anybody was saying. I think we had like 8 people the other night.
Yeah, I kept up with it pretty good, but sometimes it can get hectic.
Mm-hmm.
It gets the switching back and forth. Sometimes just with the sound of stuff going on in the background.
Yeah. Forceaholics, it says 18 watching on my side. Might need to hit the refresh button.
And definitely.
You want to, or you probably at work making tracks. But so you're more than welcome to come in today, fan. Listen to this. I was trying to put these Supermoto wheels that I have back here on my bike, and the bearing size that goes in those wheels is bigger than what mine are on my bike. The inside diameter of the bearing is bigger, and the outside diameter of the bearing is bigger. So I took them to a bearing shop and said, "Hey, I took my wheel apart on my bike and said, I need this size bearing, or this size inside of the bearing, the inner diameter, on these bearings." They couldn't help me out. They said that they couldn't get anything like that.
Really? We used to do that with Napa, and Napa would find them. I'm not trying to plug Napa, but that's where we would, when we were trying to put things together that didn't go together, that's where we done it.
I found front ones. Bearing shop helped me to find front bearings, so I can order those.
Yeah, that amazes me because usually a bearing shop's like, yeah, we'll match it up. Hey, show me what you need.
Yeah,
and that's kind of unusual.
Yeah, so I went to 4 or 5 different bearing shops today, and only one of them helped me out with like marking them and everything and telling me what I actually needed. And then one found a part number for the front one, so I know for a fact I can put that front rim on here. But the rear one, I'm going to have to figure something else out.
Wow, that's amazing because used to, and I know Lumsum has done this before. When you're mixing and matching things, you could always get stuff like that. It's really strange.
Well, it's weird because it's a weird size bearing for those wheels. I guess they do that on purpose. Hey, Angela, I see you in here. And Dorito.
Dorito, don't text and drive.
No. And I know that talk to text don't work on this YouTube.
I don't do it, but
hey, Lumsum, okay. Let me send Lumsum. If I had basket cases, I'd send him one. I don't have his email address.
Oh, really? I don't have anybody's now because I got a new phone. Lonesome, if you want to come in and play, you're more than welcome. Can Lonesome come out and play?
I'll send him one, or you can't. Let me do this. I'm gonna put my email address up there.
Hillbilly, hello.
For just a second.
All right, guys. Y'all want the link? Fan's putting his email up. I'll send him one.
Hang on just a second.
So yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out a way to get the. He said his mom said he could.
Yeah, I would have thought somebody would match you a bearing up. That's amazing.
Rear, so I'm gonna have to figure something out. I was thinking about getting maybe taking my wheel and tire, or taking both of my wheels and tires off, taking these wheels and tires down to the motorcycle shop and saying lace these hubs in this wheel.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
Those hubs look so sweet.
Send me an email if you want a link to get on. It's that email address. I'm fixing to take it down. You have just a few more seconds, and tell me who you are if your name is different, so I'll know what your handle is on here.
It'll be like, my name is Jeff. Who's Jeff?
Yeah, I'm like, who's Jeff?
Firebear got envelope and stickers. I drew his symbol on the back of the. Fan, you know how I am with those envelopes.
Yeah, they're cool. He always sends out a personalized.
Go karts and don't fit it. No, I gotta make it mod.
All right.
I gotta make him a mod while he's in here because I'm. Go kart, say something real quick before you leave. If you don't care, sir, if you ain't gone already, write something out there in the chat.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, right. My name is Jeff. But yeah, I sent Hillbilly Holler. Have you got your stickers yet? Go karts and Gone Fishing should be getting his. And
everybody that won the other day?
Yeah, everybody that won. I think it was Hillbilly Holler.
I just sent you a link, Lumpsum.
I think it was Go Karts and Gone Fishing and all his little buddies.
Horsaholics. I don't know. I don't know which wood would be the best to use. I wish I could say I did, but I don't. to make a wooden bowl.
Walnut or Italian olive wood. Walnut. Bub said walnut.
That's all I know.
That's all he knows.
Hey, Go Karts.
Italian olive wood just because it sounds cool.
Sounds expensive.
Speaking of
Breezy Shake Tree Hot Shot. Hang on, let me right here. Breezy, I'll get you some out there, buddy. I thought I sent you some already, but I'll send you some more.
Yeah, here we go right here. Check out these cool Go Karts that Gone Fishing stickers.
Oh, yeah. Your boys got one in here, too.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Very cool. Thank you.
There we go. There we go, Breezy. I got you on the slip here. That's my sticker sheet. Where did you send it, fan, so I can get to it? The link.
I'm sending it. I just sent one to Making Tracks, and it's in your Gmail, Lumpsum.
Homework said Dorito said he'll be home in an hour. That means he's only 5 miles from home. Yes.
All right, Basket Case. I sent yours out.
If it was on that Hellcat, he'd be there a lot quicker.
Man, that Hellcat's awesome. I want one.
I do too.
I wanted a Grom since I first seen the Groms coming out.
That monkey bike or whatever looks sick though.
Yeah.
It's like a big, oversized flea.
It is, isn't it?
Looks just like one.
That's
if I had one, I would replicate the flea. That's what I do with it. I put the same thing on the side of it and make it look just like it.
Yeah, I like that. I took real good pictures of those stickers. I'm afraid I'm gonna lay it over and scratch them off, and they'll be gone for good. So.
Oh no.
I took nice pictures of them, so when I finally do, I can get them remade somewhere.
How long have you had that bike?
You know, I had said it was 4 years, but it was a lot longer than that. It's probably more like 6.
Really?
I was trying to get it down to an exact date, and the phone that had the original Craigslist ads and stuff on it's gone.
Yeah.
And I traded it in, so I was looking for that the other night actually, because
it's a good little bike.
The Flea is also getting some things done to it, not just the Z50. So
really,
yeah, I was trying to put a finger on the exact date I bought it and everything else, but okay.
Says, I can't join the call, fan. Why is that, Basket Case?
Sometimes when my copy and the link and send it, it don't work.
It said the same thing to Lonesome.
Okay, let me try again.
Billy, I know what you're doing over there. Looks like he's pouring some gas out in the yard.
That happened to us one night when I sent the link to Sorry. To Rasta B, and it wouldn't let him go through.
Huh?
Rasta, Rasta, Rasta B.
Are y'all just clicking? Are y'all just clicking right on the link?
We can try to send them from our side if the Buffs has got their email. Does yours work? Ask in case I'm wrong. Oh, excuse me.
Okay, let me. That's strange. It should have worked.
Bleeding brake spaces.
Oh, people, where's the people?
Okay. That's weird.
Talking about people.
All right, let me try it again. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to send. I'm gonna try it again. I sent y'all a different link. See if it works.
It's ringing.
Okay.
Basket case says it joined.
Ah, excellent.
I'm in.
He's in like Flynn.
Sorry, guys.
Who else
All
wants
right. Try yours again, making tracks and lonesome. It should work with the one I just sent y'all. A 2-cylinder international diesel engine. All right.
Hello.
It should work with the one I just sent y'all.
Hello, hello, hello. Be making tracks.
Yo, yo.
What's up, people?
What's up, boys?
Hello, how are you?
Good, fan, yourself?
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I just got an hour or so before I head to work, so I'll hang out.
Yeah, it's nice and sunny there.
Had storms, Etard, the last few days. We just dodged a supercell yesterday by probably about a kilometre.
Ooh. We just dodged a hurricane ourselves.
Hello, neighbors.
Hey, Lonesome.
Yo, Lonesome.
Hey, Tracks. Basket, Mr. Fan, Etard, and Bubs.
What up,
Hey,
what up?
Lonesome.
Hello, Lonesome.
Yeah, Fan, that 2-cylinder diesel's about 85 horse.
Yeah.
It's got 4-inch pistons in it.
Holy cow. Jeez Louise.
That's nearly
That's
cut.
The flywheel on it weighs 300 pounds.
Oh my God.
Holy cow.
That's crazy.
What did it come off of? A big generator?
It come off of some kind of marine boat. A little 2-cylinder boat.
That's crazy. 4-inch pistons.
So, Bubs, how far off getting your bike registered are you?
I really hadn't started. I just got to order the kit to get everything. The stator. I got to order a stator.
Okay.
So you can have a lighting
So I can put a lighting circuit on it.
Yep. So, what are you going to run like a headlight off CRF or 450 road bike or something?
Yeah. Well, I found the whole kit. It's got the headlight, the blinkers, a tail light, kill switch, horn,
How nasty that fluid was.
and a stator for like $300.
How nasty that fluid was.
Shit, that's good, man.
Yeah.
Is that all that was in there, Etard?
How nasty that fluid is? Or I just bled
Is
my
that
brake?
all that was in it?
Yeah. It's got all fresh new stuff now. It's
Must
good,
have been
man.
just air pressure activating your brake, man.
It had to be. It had to be because when I was doing that wheelie video the other day, it was very squishy. Like I had no brakes, so I was basically just doing it with throttle control.
Yeah.
Which I do not recommend because that's how you get hurt. You gotta have a back brake to cover it.
Be right back, guys.
Alrighty. Yeah, Trax, you're getting good on those wheelies. I've been watching.
Yeah, slowly, man. I just got to commit more to getting out in the yard and having a crack.
I watched that video and it made me get out of the house and go ride.
Yeah, I saw the shout out on there. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I was like, I watched Making Trax video. He's out here practicing wheelies. I need to go practice myself. It's like the second or third time I've tried to like wheelie that bike, so I'm doing pretty good on it.
Yeah, I got to try and find somewhere else now because all my 5 acres is all fenced off into small paddocks, so I don't really have anywhere long enough to wheelie further.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my problem too. Is like if you want to go ride long wheelies, it's finding a place to go do them. Because everywhere around here is that parking lot that I was in. I was wheeling that whole parking lot. All that was there, you know.
Yeah, I wish I had that problem.
Right? You'll get there. It's just getting it up to that balance point. As soon as you feel that bike go from being real heavy and it feels light, like as you're riding as you're pulling your wheelie up, it's feeling real light, that's where your balance point's at. And then you get on your brake.
Yeah, I've hit that a couple of times and it's sort of a freaky feeling.
Oh, it's weird at first because it no matter what kind of bike you're riding, heavy, light, little, big, whatever, it always feels the same as when it gets up to that area. It feels like it's weightless, and it's weird, especially when you know the weight of your bike.
Yeah, I don't want to wheelie for days. I just want to wheelie for hours.
Right. Right. I hear it.
That's weird, Making Tracks. I can see only your picture of your bike when you go to talk on my screen, but on my wife's screen, I can actually see your face.
Yeah, I can see his face from here.
The picture of the bike probably looks better.
I mean, you got me there. I don't know what to say.
What happened in the Lonesome?
He said he
I had to go walk a horse and hunt some mouse.
had to walk a horse.
Yeah. But I had to walk the puppy.
I got to catch up on your videos, Making Tracks. I haven't. I've been busy today. I didn't get a chance to watch everybody's. There you go, Billy.
It's all good. It's all good, fan. I'll be still up there, mate.
I'm getting inside the bears.
Hi, here, Billy.
How did you get up that hill? Just momentum carry you on up it?
Oh, up that bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of speed. That was second gear. Luckily enough, I had enough speed when the bike started to come up in the front that I could just roll off the throttle, and yeah, the momentum just carried to that last little bit.
Yeah, that's what's crazy about that video is if nobody has filmed the video and climbed anything steep, they don't understand how steep it looks. I mean, on video, it don't look steep at all.
Bye, Heimlich.
Yeah, everything looks flat.
Mm-hmm. It's that wide angle, I think. When you turn your camera to a wide angle, I don't think it gives that. I don't know. It don't do anything.
Yeah. Willie that I was riding with that day, he had his GoPro side on that hill, but he hasn't been able to edit the footage at this stage.
See you later, Howard.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Later, Heimlich.
See you, Heimlich.
Yeah.
Fan, you talking about not shaving? Look at my old beard. I ain't shaving for days.
Yeah. Well, this is a few days for me, but I usually keep mine shaved off.
Oh, come on, Fan. You got to grow that beard out for the winter.
Yeah, usually. Last year I did during the no shave November.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'll do it or not. Depends on what the boss over there says.
Right.
Well, Fan, my boss doesn't like it either, but I do it. I've been doing it for the last 3 years, doing the Movember.
Yeah. Mine don't look the same.
I just go without getting any kisses for the whole month of November.
Right?
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah,
So,
these moto wheels, the right bearing size. So making traction. You bought wheels that fit your bike, right?
Yeah, Etard, mine. The wheels that come with the 2017 actually come with another set of bearings because the 2006 that I got's actually got a larger front axle.
Yeah, that's how mine's got smaller axles, but the bearings in those wheels are big.
Yeah,
So
you surely should be able to. So did the bearing place mic up the bearings, like measure them up with the micrometer and that?
Yeah, they did.
And they reckon they looked them up and they couldn't find a bearing that had the same outside-inside diameter.
They could find the front, but not the rear. What I was thinking of doing is taking both sets of wheels and tires to the motorcycle shop down here. Tell them to take these hubs off my bike and put them in the hubs of those wheels. Or put my hubs off my XR on those Warp 9 wheels.
Yeah.
I wonder if they could do that. You think they could?
Yeah, well, depending on the if they've got a spoke that suits and it's the same number of spoke holes in the hub and the rim, it should be able to.
Yeah. Loves is counting right now. He's about to break my feeling. He's about to hurt my feelings. Watch.
Yeah.
Hey, Etard,
Yeah.
give me the measurements on the bearings
Yeah.
and on the axles that you have now, and let
Uh-huh.
me see what I can find.
Yeah, I found front ones. I can order front ones online, and then I have to call Warp 9 and get a 240 millimeter front rotor for the Warp 9s, and then it'll work. The front will work, and then the back I got to get 220 millimeter rear rotors, and then find the right size bearings, and then I should be good to go. But the rear bearings, I haven't been able to find them. Hang on, I'll get you those numbers.
I not your dad.
Text them to me. I'll see if I can locate them.
Yeah, surely there's going to be
down
something
here. There's a place down here that makes bearings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is
and
there?
they usually got. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean,
And
if they make them, I don't care if they pay the money to get bearings made because I got such a deal that'll work. Okay, Bub said the hubs will work. So if we can't find bearings, they're going to the motorcycle shop, and I'm gonna say swap them out, and we're gonna be like, that'll be about $850, please.
Do it yourself.
I don't trust myself to do that and be on the back wheel the whole time on something I laced.
Oh, I hear you.
I've redone BMX before, and it's a nightmare. Hey,
I did them on BMX bikes, but I've never did it on. Huh? Well, let's do it right now then. We don't have spokes. We got more spokes. First, let's see if Lonesome can get bearings.
So, you get these street tires on there. What happens if you decide to take it trail riding?
Oh, I'm gonna be slipping and sliding sideways, man.
Yeah.
You're going to be drifting on two wheels.
Yes,
So I
sir.
was wondering if you were going to find another set of wheels to have your spare tires on.
Yeah, I'll eventually find, if I use those hubs off these wheels, I'll end up finding another set of XR250 wheels.
Those would be easy to find.
Yeah, I can find these all day long. I actually got another set, that tractor, on that XR200 heat drum. Oh, it's drum brakes. Never mind. But yeah, I can find XR250 wheels.
at least you won't have to worry about fluid with drum brakes, Etard.
Yeah, I don't want no drum brakes. I got those on the pit bike.
Won't run out of fluid.
That's true. No, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I wonder if those off that gas would fit it.
I don't know. I'm gonna send you the measurements here for the rear because I can find the front.
Okay.
They're 42 millimeter, the outside diameter of the bearing.
Let me get something to write it down.
No, I'm sending it to you in a text.
Okay.
And then the axle size is 17 millimeter.
Okay.
So that's the inside diameter. Hang on, I might need to put outside diameter. Well, you'll know. You'll know. You're smarter than I am.
I doubt that.
And then the thickness is 9.
9 millimeter thickness.
Yep. Boom.
Okay.
They could find a 1742 by 12, but that's the thickness is too thick.
All right. Let me ask you this: could you not countersink those hubs?
I probably could. Bubs is looking at me like I'm a tard right now. Like for real. I wish I could see his face on the video.
And
Let's go on one side of the rear.
oh boy,
There's 2 Mega Tracks.
going on.
Mega Tracks has a doppelganger.
All right, horse Alex, take it easy, buddy. Got some treasure in the house. But they did find one that was 1742-12. They didn't have any in stock, but I'm sure I can order those and the 1742. Or,
So you need this bearing.
and then the rear's 3715 by 9.
That's crazy, baby, because I can see the new one he posted up. I could see him in, but the other one I couldn't.
Can you see him now? Tractor in the house.
Maybe his real name is John Cena.
Nice.
Can't see me.
Can't see me.
Hello, track.
So I need to order these front ones.
So the new monkey bike, did they change the dimensions of it, or is it still the same?
Everything looks the same, except it's got the 125 5-speed on.
I know it's got a computer box. I'm assuming for the electronics because I'm sure it's fuel injected, right? Like the ROM is.
It looks as if it's fuel injected or carbureted, but it was a sweet looking bike. Everything looked identically the same.
Bacon Tracks left completely.
Yeah, I think we lost Bacon Tracks.
Oh, man.
I think you know that back.
He'll probably be back in a second.
I probably could get away with a 12 millimeter bearing.
Just
I'm
short.
just curious because
Yeah, just take 2 millimeters off the plate.
Yeah.
if it's the same size, as it always is, then it should be the exact same size as the Flea. Because the Z50 and the Flea are identical. You can take parts off of one and put it on the other one.
Yeah.
The only difference is the way the fenders are made in the gas tank.
Yeah.
But, I mean, probably have the same bowl holes. Everything else does.
I need to order those.
But it's, I mean, it's, I sent you those pictures, and it's just a cool little bike. That's all they are to it. I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to have one. Awesome. It's awesome. I'm glad they come back out with it.
And I've seen a Suzuki Street Trail down there they come back out with. And then there's another one. It's a street bike. It looks like a Rotter street bike.
Bub says this dip tastes like brownies. I ain't never had none.
What is it?
Grizzly.
Oh, you dipping?
Grizzly dark.
Bubs is. I'm about to
The
try
bag-
me a piece of it.
What's that stuff, Etard?
Bro.
Better leave that stuff alone, you third.
Phew.
They don't call it Grizzly for nothing.
Grizzly. I don't even know how to do this. Watch, I'm about to see it live on TV. Camaro time, what's up? Look, watch me pull my lip out.
Tomorrow.
That's how you do it, Bubs? I guess so. Instructional video. How to dip. Hey there, Sunshine Cooper.
Tard.
Oh, what is that? That chewy tobacco or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where's the
where's your pail?
Oh, yeah, that's something to spit in. You don't just swallow this stuff, do you?
I know it'll make you sick.
You got to become the man now. You've got to learn to swallow it.
Are you
Oh,
supposed to swallow this stuff? I don't know about all that, Lonesome. Oh, I'm telling you, my lips on fire, though.
When we was in school and we had dip or chew, we could dip it or we could chew it, but we couldn't spit it. And this was when I was in 5th grade, so we learned to swallow it. Never did get sick.
Oh, Lordy.
Show us your face, Etard. Do you look like a grizzly yet?
I always look like a grizzly, but it feels like I'm going to burn a hole in my lip.
Hi, Sunshine.
Oh, boy, I have a couple of
Hey,
fingers
Sunshine.
for dipping.
Hello, Miss Sunshine Cooper. How you doing today? I can't see the chat, guys. I'm having to use the phone tonight.
Yeah, insurance is ridiculous. I know that struggle.
There you go.
Oh, bye.
Ooh, Z28 badge. What?
Better when you get old.
What? Insurance?
Insurance.
I am old. What are you talking about? I'm 44 years old. What are you talking about?
$38 a year.
That's all I'm talking about.
$38 a year?
Yeah.
What are you driving, a 50cc scooter? You're talking about health insurance.
Oh, never mind. That's $700 a week.
I've tried to freshen up a little bit. I shaved my beard.
I just paid the rego on my 2017 today. It was $174 for 6 months.
Good gracious.
$322 for 12 months.
For your box?
Yeah.
Goodness. I need to, you just need to move over here, buddy.
Plus then insurance on top of that's about $15 a month for insurance for the bike.
That's crazy. This doesn't taste anything like a brownie. You're a liar.
That's a Star Crunch, Etard.
That now I could dip that all day. I don't have any Star Crunches. I'm out. Bubba
Any
said-
moon pies?
I'm out of moon pies too. All I got is this stuff now.
Mmm.
What the hell is that?
I got
It's a Star Crunch. Making tracks?
Quad rolls. And,
It's like what we call hedgehogs over here. Is it like rice bubbles and chocolate?
yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
You can't buy them in a packet over here. You got to make them.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm having
I
a
need to
Star
get
Crunch
some
with you, man.
I need to get your address. I'll send you a box of them. Tracks.
Sam's eating one too.
They're good.
I sent Natasha Flowers a box of candy, all of the American candy. I have to send you something.
Yeah, your guys' sweets are out of control, eh? You got some awesome stuff over there.
It's crazy. But I can't
That's
send
all
too
wrong
much
with that.
because I sent 16 pounds of candy, and it was outrageous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cookie, sunshine.
But it's delicious.
They're so good. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get rid of this fake brownie dip mix, whatever Bub's talking about.
I throw mine straight in the refrigerator and then eat them cold.
Oh, you
What
eat them
you
cold?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't never tried them cold before.
They good.
A lot better.
I take a moon pie and put it in the microwave for like 5 seconds, and they're amazing.
Never thought about doing that.
It says it on the pack. It says it on the back of the pack, man. If you ever look at it, it says
Hey,
try heating them up.
got a question for you, guys over in the US there. You see on the movies the people drinking hot beer. What's the go with that?
No,
Ugh.
That's Germany.
that's Germany.
Drink beer.
Yeah, we had a German exchange student, and back in the day, and that's what we did. We handed him a beer, and it was cold, and he took a drink of it and spit it out.
Yeah.
See over here.
So you guys drink chilled beer over there then?
Well,
Yeah.
I used to. I don't drink it anymore, but I used to.
Yeah.
Nah,
Just-
The only time you drink a hot beer here is if your pops had hot beer sitting in the garage and you'd sneak one out. That's the only time when you was a kid you thought you was cool.
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
seems like on the movies on TV all the time they have like just a 6-pack sitting on the bench and just drinking it, not out of the fridge or anything like that.
Not
That's
around
it.
here.
Yeah, they got special coolers even in the gas station.
my uncle, every night for supper, he drinks a 6-pack of Budweiser and eats a quart of hot Budweiser and eats strawberry ice cream.
Yeah.
See, Sunshine Cooper, thank you for coming in all the way from the Philippines.
Later,
Take it
sunshine.
Later, Miss Sunshine.
Here's a story for you. Back in my younger years, we used to go out there at that swimming hole where the burning car was.
Yeah.
We'd take our drinks out there, and just where you climb out of the water, it drops down about 10 or so feet. They're not very far out. That's where we used to put our drinks down there where the water got cold just below the thermocline.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we chilled our drinks. So we just swim down and get them when we wanted them.
That's
Nice.
awesome. I've never
I've
think
heard
of
of people doing that.
Yeah, that's how we used to do it.
It's like a nature's fridge.
that. Yeah.
Yep. That was a
Yeah.
long time ago, fellas.
I'm hating this weather we're about to be getting, man. I hate the cold.
I do too.
Me too.
And it's going to be like 40 tonight. And I'm
Yeah.
already drinking.
We're spring and summertime people. We don't like cold weather. I'm never not a fan of it at all.
But the thing is, that's when me and Bubs ride the most is when it's cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, if there's snow on the ground, oh yeah, I'm all over it.
No, period. Because everything in the trails that we ride is dead. So the trails are back open. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. No bugs, so you don't get eat up by mosquitoes.
No, I'm usually burning up in my helmet anyways. The only thing that's cold is my fingers. My toes.
Yeah.
But we're only running like 25 miles an hour on the pit bikes. When we start riding these, it'll be a whole other ball game. We'll be freezing.
Oh yeah, if you're flying up the trails really fast.
Yeah.
Does it get real cold over there where you're at making tracks? Does it get real cold?
It does, mate. Where I live here, obviously we're in degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit, but yeah, here at home gets down to 0 at night.
Okay. So,
Sometimes when it's really cold, we get down to minus.
Yeah. That's
Well, that's
cold.
not too much different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here it's usually, right before Halloween it gets cold. And then it'll warm back up a little bit. A few Christmases ago, I was wearing shorts. I mean, it was like 74 degrees, so it's just hitting.
Yeah, we're just heading into summer now, so we're on the opposite to you.
Joe Carson gone fishing said, "Hi, I'm new in here."
No, you ain't.
Where are you at anyway, Go Karts? Why ain't you in here?
He's more than welcome. You like that? That's that Great Clips haircut. If y'all seen on my blog the other day, that's why I put that picture of Jim Carrey. If y'all haven't watched it, because that's how I feel like I look.
I wondered why you had that clip. I thought it was something to do with something you'd done on the bike.
No, it's because every time I leave Great Clips, they always jack my hair up because it's like a $5 haircut. I guess it's people that's just learning how to cut hair, and I don't care. So
it's only hair; it'll grow back.
Yeah, that's right. Well, for hopefully I don't start going bald, but if I do, I'll just start shaving it. So
I'm going bald. I just don't care anymore.
Right, I just shave it off. Be done with it. Actually,
not the face.
Bald, I'd wear different types of wigs every day. Look, I would intentionally have a toupee that when the wind flew, it halfway open, just to see people's reactions. Bubs, where you at? Bubs is behind the camera, laughing. I just hear.
Great Clips is the bowl clip place. When you get done, it looked like they kept a bowl on your head, just trim the sides of it.
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. That's why that Jim Carrey clip was in there, because that's how I feel I look every time I leave there. I'm like, yep.
Yeah, Billy just said I cut my own with clippers. I can mess it up for free.
There you go. No, I really mess mine up if I try to cut it with clippers.
Yeah, well, my wife does mine, so.
Mine does too, making tracks.
Yeah, I'm going the whole Billy Ray with the.
Oh yeah, throw it out, have a mullet.
Bring back the mullet, making tracks.
Yeah.
Jesus in the front, party in the rear.
It's been about probably 15 years since I've had anything other than a number 3. Just shave.
Nobody touches it. No pattern baldness runs in my family. I'm next in line to lose my hair. That's crazy. My grandfather was 90 and still had hair. So hopefully I have hair for a while.
Hey, Etard. That's why my hair is long on top.
You still got hair, man?
Look how far the hairline goes back.
Yeah, my hairline's back too.
You'll have to overlook today's grease job.
Right?
It's one of them days.
Oh yeah.
I grow my hair
My
on my
niece
face
is-
long so I can make up for the hair I lost on my head.
Right. Yeah. That's,
Let it
Just
grow
grow
long
it long
enough
and then
and
you
do
can
a
comb
beard.
it up the sides onto the top.
that would be hilarious, do it.
It looked like a lion.
This is the blame for your
You
hair.
need to get some relaxer for that beard, so you can start growing it up this way. That'd be
Not a bad idea.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be one hell of a video. If you're going bald, here's how you get your hair back on your head.
Pour that over your head.
Give yourself a big old ponytail.
Like a lion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have a big old mane.
Oh, go ahead, Simba.
Where'd Bubs go?
He's looking for a tire. He just found it. Front tire out.
Don't pinch the tube, Bubs.
Yeah, we got some patches just in case.
5 holes minimum.
Man, I changed one back on the channel when we was out in the building out back. I went and got a brand new tube and changed it, and I put 6 holes in that tube trying to put it on that little pit bike wheel.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
The smaller the tire, the harder to change.
It is.
Yeah.
Hey, that ain't no joke. I was doing a go-kart tire on the little green cart, and that was the worst tire I've changed, and it's a 2-piece wheel. Yeah, go-karts, if you want to come in, do you have a link to send him, Fan?
Yes.
Go-karts and dog fishing coming in the stream here. 43 and getting my ball spot on. I'd draw a small face on it or something.
All right, Nate. It should be in your inbox on your Gmail.
Frank Sullivan in the house. What's up, buddy?
Tardsquad.
This year, you busy tattoo on top of your head.
There you go.
Tardsquad?
So that last video I put out, guys, I know everybody that's in here watched it. Did y'all like seeing the outside footage better than because usually it's just first person, you know what I mean?
I enjoyed that pretty good, Etard.
The outside
I like
shot,
the way you had the shot of both Etard. That was cool.
yeah, that's how Bubs told me to do it. He was like, do it, you riding the wheelie and then cut to like an outside shot.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. I like that.
You see the onboard, and that was the same wheelie as what you'd see from the outside.
Yeah.
Very nice touch.
Yeah, I thought that was better. That's how I'm gonna start doing some of the videos. It's just when you're out in the trails and stuff riding, it's hard to get off your bike, set up a tripod, and ride by whatever you're doing, But that's how we're gonna start doing it.
Yeah. I'm like that too, Etard. When I'm out on the trails, man, I just want to ride. I don't want to stop and playing around. And
That's me. I'm just down the trail as fast as I can go.
that's the same with like wheelies. Like you can see on the videos, the guys that I ride with can wheelie really good, but I don't want to stop and get them to teach me to do wheelies. I just want to ride trails.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. When we went on that ride with that meet and greet we had, what was that, July? Yeah, July, I think it was in July. I wanted to set up cameras of everybody climbing and stuff, and I never did. Not one time. I just rode the whole time. Big fan of this Tardsquad hat. That's that limited edition.
Tardsquad.
There's only 5 of these floating around.
I keep mine right here on my stand.
Yours is a lot cleaner than mine. Mine's dirty.
Mine's probably still got dirt from Batman's yard on it.
Right. But it's funny. I wear this hat everywhere, and all the time I get, what is that? What does that mean?
Do you have a bald spot?
Check out the YouTube channel. But it's weird to tell an old lady to go check out my YouTube channel. It's like, you don't know what that is. You're still on one of them jitterbugs. Everybody gets on YouTube on their phone. This lady still got a house phone. She's like, I don't know how to do that.
So it's sharing birthdays here. I'm March 29th, 1975. So I'm 43.
43. I have to get one made. I will be doing some more hats at some point. It's just Fan can tell you about the quality of the hat. It's not a cheap hat. The actual hat's expensive. It's like a flex fit hat. And if you just go to the mall to buy a flex fit, they're like $24 for the hat. And then putting the letters and stuff on them. And I was selling them for $20. So I lost money on the first round of them. Bubs, you okay back there? He's just standing there still. I was thinking.
Okay, Megan Trax, I'm going to say this totally heterosexually, but you could totally pass for like a low 30s Euro.
Yeah, I've had a pretty good life, man. Cheers for that.
That Australian sunshine and weather over there.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I didn't want it coming off sounding weird to you.
No, you're all good, brother. Not a problem.
He's blushing just a little bit. It'll be okay.
Yeah, just a bit.
He's the only one shaved in the house. That's why he looks younger.
Yeah.
You can tell the spirit's going to be like, yes!
I think I've got to go. No.
You're very welcome, Zena. You have, I think we only made 2 of the pink Tardsquad shirts. So you got 1 of 2 on that.
Thank you, Etard. I love
You're
it.
very welcome. I'll bring that all the way up there to you. Y'all drove so far, I was like, I got to bring her a shirt. And I still use my cup all the time.
Awesome.
I love it. Bubs is hiding behind camera. Y'all can't hear him breathing hard over here working on this tire.
I see a screwdriver there. That can't be good.
Smaller the tire, easier. Hold on.
So we got tire tools, but it really don't help that much.
No.
I tell you what, that you need one of those stands like MX Guru guy has.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just got the setup for tire changing.
Yes. Yeah. We need one. They can get those. Off the rate.
It's so hard to justify. Like over here, I'm paying about $120 a tire, $130 a tire, and then charge you $20 on top of that to fit it.
Yeah. Oh, that's expensive for a tire. What kind of tire are you running?
I run the what have I got now? Shit. Pirelli, I think it's still Pirelli XC. It's an enduro road approved tire.
Yeah. If I can't get my Supermoto wheels to work, then I'm gonna go with a good enduro tire.
Yeah.
Like an off road with a good pattern, because I'm telling you, these tires that's on this bike are dirt bike tires. They're not made to ride on the road, and it is sketchy.
Yeah, and plus they chew out really quick too, Etard. If you go hard to try and get them to last, the knobs end up ripping off them.
Yep.
So I generally run what they call a mid soft. So it's like a mid compound. It's not a soft tire and it's not a hard.
Yeah.
They tend to get the best life out of them.
I don't know if these are Dunlop. What kind of Dunlop tire? And it says clearly on the sidewall, not for highway use. So
Drive down the highway, it'll beat your brains out.
yeah, here's a Kenda Trackmaster or something. It's whatever was on it when I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, when I got my old 06 registered for the first time after I bought it, both tyres had on it not for highway use. So I got there with sandpaper and sanded it off in case they checked it.
Right? I haven't even thought about that. I'm gonna have to do that now.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do that though, because I mean we rode pit bikes on the road and passed cops, and they ain't even never.
That's an old school trick there.
Yeah, I just didn't want to go to all the hassle and then have them say, "Oh, mate, these tires aren't for the road. You'll have to take them off and bring back with road tires." So
That's true. Davey Beast, what are you talking about? To be honest, I don't know. It runs. It has a live axle. It seems slow. Some kind of go kart, I guess.
He said he picked it up for like $100.
There you go. $100 go kart that's a good deal.
just grabbing a drink, guys. Be back in a sec.
Etard.
Yo.
I got a phone call yesterday. One of my neighbors over here called me. Hadn't got to go do it yet. He said he had a bunch of stuff on his carport, weed eaters and chainsaws.
Yeah.
And a motor scooter. And this guy's 6'6", and usually what he calls a motor scooter, 5 or something like that, for one of the little 250 things like you traded off.
Yeah.
To Redbeard. So I'm going to go over and see what he's got. He told me I could have it off. I wanted it.
Get it. Get them, and if you ever get too much stuff you don't want, just call me, and I'll drive down there and pick up the rest.
Well, I've got a delivery, probably a 2 or 3 truckload delivery coming.
Right. You got all kinds of stuff. Me and Bubs need to come in there and shoot a video.
Oh, it'd be a nightmare right now till I can find a place to put all this stuff.
Right. Twisted R Racing actually called me tonight and said, "Hey, how far are you from East Ridge, Tennessee?" And I was like, 10 minutes. And we were getting ready to go meet up with him before the live stream, but he had an oversized load and couldn't stop at that truck stop, so he had to keep going.
I was gone.
Yeah.
Hey, Etard, I've got a brand new YZF 450 if you want
it. Sure.
It's still in the box.
Yeah, man, you need to put that on eBay for like $5,000 and see who buys it.
Honey, I think I shrunk the motorcycle.
One of my mates bought that as a secret Santa because I love my KTMs and he loves his Yamahas, so he bought that for me as my present.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good.
That's a nice detailed little bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're
I have it posted up by the water. Take pictures from far away, make it look like a big one. Sell that bad boy $5,000.
Probably see it a bit better without the cover on it.
Yeah,
it's even right down to Yamaha on the casing on the side there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Go karts are going fishing in the house.
Who's that?
What's up? That new guy? That's the new guy. It's his first time in here.
Making tracks, basket case, Etard, lonesome fan. All good.
Young go-karts.
How you guys doing?
Just hanging over you. Spot a tire.
What's he doing? I see him in the background, but I don't know what he's doing.
Changing tires out. He did it. He defeated it.
That's what Johnny needs to do.
Now I got to do about an hour worth of cleaning.
Right. Your live stream last night looked like a success.
Did you see that firework show at the end?
No, I didn't.
Oh my God, dude!
I seen you catch
we strapped a big old square firework thing to the back of the green mini bike, dude. And Johnny rode it down the road at night, and it was freaking blasting flames out the back. It was so cool.
Hang on, I'm gonna do a live reaction right now of it.
It's hilarious.
I think it's an hour and 12 minutes or an hour and 22 minutes. It's one of those two. It was awesome.
It looks like he's got fire on the back of his head.
Yeah. It's like following him, like he created a wind tunnel behind his head. It was hilarious. Yeah, I think you cut out right before that, Etard.
Yeah, I did. My phone was dying.
How they doing under subs?
That was one of my best live streams ever. That was fun.
I liked it. It was good.
I want to apologize for last night, guys. I come in, sat down, fell asleep. I didn't see nothing.
Lonesome, when I got home from work yesterday, I took a 2-hour nap, dude. Ain't nobody mad at you.
Carlos Martinez. Hang on a second. Before you delete him. Carlos Martinez is talking about gay people, but he's got a wrestler as his picture.
That's weird.
Okay.
Exactly what Hillbilly said. Be nice or be blocked.
Yeah.
That's like a little. Oh, that's a tiny little mini bike.
Yeah, look at the wheels on it.
What size wheels are on there? Like 8-inch wheels?
4-inch rims.
4-inch rims. I heard somebody say, I want no part of this.
410 350 by 4s.
Oh my gosh, Billy.
Is it the old series?
Yeah. You guys go check it out, man. It was hilarious.
It looked like it was seriously coming from his head, too.
Like a jet.
Here comes that look.
Bye.
That's awesome.
You out, fan? Or you saying bye to somebody else?
I'm saying bye to somebody else.
Carlos, eh?
I'm not watching the chat.
Carlos, your mom's in my house, man. Come on, bro.
Is there a guy in there talking smack?
Oh, yeah.
He was looking for Etard.
Right here. Look at this.
Hey, y'all, watch this. Watch this.
Watch. Oh.
That's the demon shit right there.
That is awesome, man. How many fireworks is on that thing?
Just one, like, big square, like one of them, I don't know, Walmart special.
He went down and back several times.
I know, it lasted way longer than I thought it would.
It was awesome. Oh, I know who this Carlos is. This is WB Motard in here. Hey, buddy, coming into the channel.
Hey, I think I've heard about this Carlos guy. He's a troll hacker, man. Honestly.
Cool.
So he's just come back as reborn instead of resurrected.
That's fine. Hey, fan, don't worry about it. Let's see what he says. Just let him run his course in here. He'll be okay.
Be careful, man. He might shut this chat down. I'm telling you. I've seen him before.
He can't shut us
down.
Oh, yes, he can.
How can he shut us down?
I'm telling you. Remember that time Bubba's chat got freaking hacked?
Oh yeah, that's because I put the link in the chat. And he come into the chat. See, he's unblockable. Look, it's all wrestlers.
What, are you blocking him and he keeps coming back?
Yeah, Spam keeps
That's
blocking
okay,
him.
I can do this all night.
Carlos Martinez forever.
You might have 100 accounts, man. Who knows?
Hey,
That's WV for you.
hey, you know what though? Every time he comes in, it's giving me another view. And
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Different viewers.
I hope he's hitting the thumbs down every time he comes in too. Where's he at?
Oh.
Carlos, I know there's another name you got out there.
Come on. We're waiting.
He's got to sign out and sign into another one real quick. He didn't leave a thumbs down.
What? Weak.
Powerbank Garage said WV. There he is. There he is. Let me stay, yo. Okay, we'll let you stay, brother. Oh, I'm too quick. That's how you know you're doing something when you got some haters, guys.
Yep.
Those guys.
Ah.
That means you're doing something.
They hate us because they ain't us.
That's right.
What is what is that off of? Is it Pineapple Express? Or they hate us because they ain't us.
I have heard that before.
They hate us because they ain't us?
Yeah.
Y'all are killing. I want to see this chat.
Peanut butter and little sandwich.
Trying to get this old 1980s phone to come on.
Oh, you got one of the flip phones?
No, it ain't that old, but I want to see the chat. I want to see what's going on.
I've destroyed over 2,000 streams.
Go for it, bro.
Cool.
Is that what he said? Dang it.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Wow.
I seen him in a guy named. There's a guy named Spike Man Dan. I watched his live stream every once in a while, and he shut his stream down once.
Really? I don't know how they would do that.
I don't need hackers, man.
Sounds more like a fudge packer to me.
Dude. A colon cowboy.
Yeah. Everybody make sure you subscribe to Carlos Martinez. Oh, jeez. Have you got y'all's stickers yet, Go Karting on Fishing?
Huh?
Have you got your stickers yet I sent? For,
no, they weren't there today.
Passion Treasure? Well, I sent y'all's out with the same, with Power Band Garage and, I sent in Hillbilly Haulers, but Power Band lives like in Kentucky, so that's like right here by the house.
Right here.
My address the other night, Etard.
Do what? Yeah, I got it.
Immediately, just boom.
I sure did. This is what the stickers look like. They're a little bigger than the ones I sent the last time out, I'm pretty sure. Look like this.
Yeah, this looks bigger than the one I got here.
Yeah, they're a little bigger. Just because they're easier to cut and weed out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The bigger the sticker.
Now, I got one that says Bubs, but I need one that says Etard on it.
Yeah, well, I don't have any Etard ones. I got just Tardsquads.
I
didn't think anybody wanted any that just said Etard on it.
I want one that says Etard.
Well, I can make you an Etard when I send it to you. How about that?
I
didn't think there'd be a. I didn't think anybody would want one that said just Etard on it. But I'll make some.
Hey, who here wants to go? We're making tracks rides.
Me.
Yes.
Goodness, man. I want to go there so bad. I just don't think my go-karts will fit down your trails, man.
He can ride doubles on his bike.
I'll take the Honda Z50R.
There you go. It'll make it.
Yep.
It'll make it for sure.
Well, I've got a TDR 125 there. Plus, I can put the dirt wheels back on the old 06 450.
You need to illustrate the band hammer.
What are you saying? You gonna let me ride it?
Why not?
All right.
I just want to fly to Australia, land, ride a few wheelies on your bikes, go on a couple rides, and then fly home.
Yeah.
Carlos is a legend. He says he owns you. Okay, K-Pups Adventures. I guess he ran out of them, so he's in another one. But I appreciate you keep coming in here, buddy, because you're just giving me more views. Thank you. Next time you come in, hit the thumbs down button, so it helps me out. So next time I come on, you won't see my feed. Do that for me. Are you heating the tire? Yeah. So go on in here. Shoot, Chad, you're a genius. Bubs is a genius.
How many have you blocked, fan?
A bunch.
Really?
Oh, fan, like 14 boxes of fudge rims now.
I don't know how many. I'm just gonna keep blocking them. I mean, you know, they don't have anything better to do. I might as well have fun blocking them.
Carlos is owning hillbilly here. Allie, hey, how you doing? Make sure to hit the thumbs down button while you're in here, Allie. Yeah, I like the green too, Power Band Garage. The green pops. I like it.
Bye, Allie.
Making tracks, you didn't know that you was in the KKK in here, did you?
No, bro. No idea.
That's how we roll. Bunch of hillbillies in here, they said.
It's a bunch of hillbillies.
The Killer
How
Cart
much-
Clan.
How much did you sell yourself for, hillbilly?
Yeah, just make sure when you stick those stickers to clean it real good before you stick them on something. Mine on my bike's coming off, but my tank's got what is it called? My tank's textured. It's not smooth, so it's hard for the sticker to stick to that.
Hey, Etard, do you want to know something interesting about bike tanks that I found out?
What was that?
Because when I got the 2017, the tank was all discolored.
Yeah.
Apparently, all the fuel tanks are actually porous. They're actually vapor. The vapor actually comes through the tanks.
Huh.
That's what generally causes your stickers to peel off. If you have a look on some of the bikes, you'll notice that they, for a while, they put perforated stickers on them with holes in it, hoping that the vapor would actually pass through the holes and the sticker wouldn't fall off.
That's crazy. I thought that's what the vent cap was on the top.
Yeah, apparently the
Keep
plastic.
coming.
Yeah, apparently the tanks are porous. Actually, the fuel vapors actually leach through the actual tank.
That's crazy. This tank is huge on my bike. I don't know if you can see, like compared to my hand, but it's a 5-gallon tank. I am your worst nightmare. Hit the thumbs down button, bro. You're gonna do something.
We are coming to get you.
Don't do that. This is my life, people.
GoPro.
I'm filming.
Here, let me dangle the bone here for Carlos.
That's the key.
Yeah, if y'all see his name, just report it.
Look like
That
a
looked
big
like
set of
something
nuts.
else there for a second.
Yeah, we're getting excited.
Oh.
This tank has got like,
Yeah.
it's not smooth, so I need to. I mean, this sticker's still sticking good. It's on the other side, but I need to put them somewhere else just because. Like I was still this thing up the other day, and it was like $14 to put gas in this thing,
Another one.
which is crazy for a bike.
Nobody's saying nothing.
Holy moly.
What is that?
What are you
Damn,
saying?
Falling
I
turd.
missed it. I
Really?
missed
Quit
I missed-
showing your kneecaps.
it. Is that your knees? No. Hang on, let me see what's going on here. Wowzers.
Woo-wee!
I accidentally hit the button the same time you did, Etard.
Diggity dog.
That ain't right.
That is awesome. I need one of those for the garage.
It's just a plaque, guys.
I love
Don't
it.
get
Who let
excited.
him on the
Hang
channel?
on, that's like, that takes me back to the that Christmas movie with the leg lamp.
Oh yeah, A Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas Story.
They actually sell those lamps.
I'll give you a copyright strike, and it'll be reviewed, bud. You go ahead and try. Carlos Martinez. Hang on, who's that? Scott Hall. That's who that picture is. I know who that is. That's Scott Hall. WV Motard. Take it easy, bud.
Y'all see him jiggling?
What?
Was WV in there?
No.
What the?
That's a long story making tracks. That's a long story. He trolled me for a while.
I did hear a part of a little bit of a story, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I came in on something, but didn't hear the actual story of what happened. But
yeah, I won't really go into it, but he trolled me and a couple people for a while, and tried to. Yeah. Yeah, he was just upset with something. I don't know what. He was mad because we were growing and he wasn't.
Mad because Will Ferrell made it and he didn't.
Bub said he's mad because Will Ferrell made it and he didn't, but
Oh, damn, I didn't.
that's not cool.
He just needs to.
That guy is still going.
He will all night. It's just bringing us views. Fan, you're the man, fan. I'm trying to. You're getting them before I can even get to them.
Fans like the dang what do you call it? Bouncer.
Reviewing, playing, and more. What's up, buddy?
Nope, you're not getting in. Sorry.
Yeah.
How's it going? We got my brakes bled. So I can't wait to try out some wheelies tomorrow with the new brakes.
Rear brakes?
Yeah, I checked. When I did that wheelie video the other day, my brakes felt weird. Like they wasn't working when I was up in the wheelie and I'd hit my brake, it wouldn't set the front end down. So tonight I come in and I was like, let's bleed them. And I opened the reservoir cap and there was no fluid in it, none. I was like, oh, there's the problem.
There's your problem.
There's your sign.
There's your sign.
Yeah.
Hey, we can't be mad at that Carlos guy because you got 21 likes, bro, and no dislikes. So
I know exactly. Good luck with your copyright strike, bud. Okay. I get 3 strikes and then I'm out, but
Copyright for what?
I don't know. Good luck
Hey,
with that.
just talking smack.
I love it.
I hope.
You actually have to have something copyrighted first.
Well, no, what he's talking about is like trying to get your channel. I know what he's talking about. He's trying to get my channel banned so I can't live stream for 3 months. But all you got to do is review it. I know several people on YouTube that's like said inappropriate stuff or did something inappropriate on camera, and it was actually Natasha. She had a video that she put up, and they put inappropriate behavior, and they took her from live streaming for 3 months. But she did a review on it, and they gave it right back within like 30 minutes because they didn't do anything.
That's cool. Natasha's a good girl.
Getting locked up rear brakes loose. On what? On what are you working on, Davey?
Hey, Davey, is that rear drum?
Yeah, is it drum or disc or motorcycle, car, go-kart?
Because I had the rear brakes on the Mrs. TTR 125s, the rear drum locked up because it hadn't been used for a while.
Yeah.
So started it up, put it in gear, and had to drop the clutch a few times, and that loosened it up.
Yeah. I used to have a little Chevy S10 anytime it would rain. When I'd go to get in the truck, I'd back out of the driveway, and then I hit the brakes, and it'd like sling my head through the back windshield every single time until I drove it for a second, and then it was fine. Every single time. Dirt bike, and it's a disc.
I'm here, guys.
Sounds like a stuck piston, maybe, Davey.
Yeah.
Open the bleeder and hold it a couple times.
Yeah. Yeah, try that.
Trash in there.
Bub said open up the bleeder and pump it.
And then re-bleed them.
Re-bleed them. Pull it off.
Maybe take the caliper off and
Grease those pins.
push
They
the
got
piston
pins on
in.
them. They got pins on those, don't they? Hold them in there. Grease those bad boys up. That or work it with a C-clamp. Yeah. That or if it's one of those, I think it was an Apollo you had, you can probably get the whole rear caliber for fairly cheap. online for those. I would say. There's one dislike. Yes, Carlos, brother. Hitting those dislikes.
That's probably my fault for saying something.
No, that's good. The most I've ever had in one night's been 16.
You got 6? That must have been him. So he's got 16 accounts.
No, that was WV Motard hitting those dislikes that night.
What?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
Same
Really?
thing. I missed go-karts.
Nothing at all.
That's so dirty.
A bunch of jealousy. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich for days. Trying to mess up some friendships is all. Like with some good people. Is what happened.
Yep.
All needs to be peace and love. Peace and love.
That's right.
That's Howard Stern right there.
Must have ran out of accounts. No, he'll be back. He's just giving it a break for a minute. He went to somebody else's channel, and then that guy will be back. It's usually how it goes. Bubba's has got that tire halfway on. 25.
Some kid living in his mama's basement ain't got nothing else better to do.
Exactly.
Probably. I bet his keyboard's got cheese puffs all over it.
And jizz.
Have we got any bets on how many holes in this tube?
I'm gonna say 0 because he's taking his time.
I hope so.
He's got it.
There's a hole in it. It's already there.
Yeah, there was a hole in it. He said it's already there. There's a hole in it.
I've got my time changed down to about 45 minutes.
He did this one a lot quicker than the rear.
Yeah.
You been playing in more RPM. I
Yeah,
watch
he had to stand the wheel.
instead just dislikes instead of likes.
Just dislike instead of likes. He had thousands of dislikes. The only thing about doing that, disliking it, is that if you do dislike a video, it don't show up on your feed. Like that's the point of the dislike.
So how many times do you got to have to dislike something, Etard, before that happens?
I'm not sure. I used to watch this. What was that guy's name? Something Smoyer. Tim Smoyer on YouTube. Like he had tips and tricks, and I seen that on one of his channels one time where he was talking about that.
Y'all go check out Spike Man Dan. You want to see some stuff? Yeah, that dude smokes pot on the live stream, drinks alcohol on the live stream, cusses. It's like I subscribed to him, and then I was like, okay.
Right?
I'm like
you can do anything besides like nudity as long as you got 18 and over on your channel.
Well, that's the thing. He was talking to like kids and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, I'm done with this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been on a few pages like that where I was like, what am I doing here? I do not want to be associated with this.
Exactly, and that's how I felt.
Mm-hmm. Makes me uncomfortable.
Yep.
You know, because I look at it like this. You know, this is like a video diary of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So one day when I'm not here, my kids can go back and watch this. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's my motto for YouTube, man.
Mm-hmm. Like they can go back and, you know, get to chill with Dad one night when Dad ain't here. You know.
It'll be there forever. Even their grandkids and their grandkids' grandkids will be able to watch it.
Look how stupid your great-great-great-grandfather was.
No, they'll be riding wheelies for like 500 miles, and they'll be like, look how sorry your great-great-great-grandfather wasn't riding wheelies.
Yeah. They'll be like, God, he couldn't wheelie. That's called popping a wheelie, not riding a wheelie. What? Yeah, I'm gonna mute this down for just a second. We're gonna fill the compressor up real quick. Y'all just carry on.
Yeah, brother.
So, hey Nate, what is the deal with Ryan and them hitting on the end of the crankshaft with a hammer?
I wasn't there, bro. I wasn't there.
I'm screaming at the screen. Don't hit it with a hammer. Why do you think the pulley won't come off in the first place?
Hey, I did manage to get over there and save this carburetor from their raft. So this is a Predator carburetor that I got away from them before they were allowed to mess with it too much. But they did manage to lose the bolt already. So,
oh, man.
I wasn't there. I can't.
Oh, I know. I just
yeah.
sand the shaft and then hit it with a hammer.
They're kids, man. I'm still learning them. I'm thinking the whole time I'm thinking, I got this. I'm right down the road. You can pull that thing right off in 5 seconds with this $5 tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh,
yeah. It looks like he's got a good platform for a cart there.
Man, the bottom of it's a little rusted. We're gonna have to get into it this weekend and see what it. But that was another freebie. I don't know where he finds them.
Yeah, I'd like to find some freebies like that.
He's always coming across that stuff. There was a Carter out there too, but it was way too far gone, man.
Yeah, a lot of them, they get down and sit right on the ground once the tires go flat.
Yep. And they don't drill holes in them floorboards, man. That would help a lot right there.
Yeah, they just sit there with water in them all the time. Hey, that's what those Yerk dogs do. The tubes aren't welded all the way around. And if they sit in the rain will just fill those tubes up. That's where all that black water comes from. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody ride and you go around the corner and all of a sudden you got a lap full of black water.
I've seen that before. Yep.
I drilled ours so it'll drain. But I'm not leaving them in the weather anymore. So, but that way they can't fill up.
Speaking of rust and wheels, check this one out. No hole. Rusted all the way out.
That's the new see-through design.
Yeah, man. That's that Tron wheel. That's the one that we had on that green Ken bar. That's still out there in the building, tore apart.
Oh my!
Wake up, Lonesome. No time for sleep. Wake up.
Wake up.
You can sleep later.
Yeah, put a cup of coffee on.
I've been drinking full throttle energy drink. All it's doing is making me sleepier.
Don't do that.
When did you start? About 4 o'clock this morning?
That's horrible.
I got up at 5. I was up there by 6. And I got in at 7 tonight.
Yeah, I'd be tired too.
A long day. Those full throttles, seeing that full throttle can takes me back to when we worked at Saddle Creek. we were working at this place, and we were driving these fork trucks that had double forks on them. They had 4 forks on the front. And it was like my 3rd or 4th day working there, and I come around the corner, and one of my forks hit a case of that full throttle. It busted every single one in it. It was a chain reaction. Probably $5,000 worth of energy drinks down the drain. Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad night.
Oh, man.
And then those cans, those full throttles aren't very thick. I mean, they're extremely thin. You just bump them, they'll explode.
And then the next night I go into work and I didn't check my oil on my forklift or whatever. And I drive in the truck and I turn around to back out and I couldn't see. It looked like a Die Hard movie running out of there. Shut the whole place down. Etard's mom's in the house. It's working tonight. See, she's been having trouble typing in the chat. She said it wouldn't work for her, so I had to go. And Haggard Garage being over, I started watching these guys when they first put videos out, and that's what money does to a channel when it starts making money.
Those guys, quad racers too, man. They blew up.
Yeah, but Haggard Garage, it was a bunch of kids, and they started like taking cheap cars.
Those Miatas.
Yeah, cheap cars. Like the first one I seen was like a Geo Metro, and they turboed it, and it blew up, and they did stuff like that, just trying to make stuff work. But they started making good money on the channel, and then apparently the guy wasn't sharing the money with all of his buddies that was helping him make the channel, and they kind of split up. Now he's got a new channel where he's doing like challenges on it, like Flex Seal and stuff like that to try to for views. But I like the channel. I thought it was a pretty cool channel. What's a Haggard Garage? It's basically what we do, but we don't have the name. Yeah, it was a YouTube channel. A bunch of kids that built cars and tried to make stuff. Quad Racers was awesome too. The breakup was hard to watch. Quad Racers broke up? Yeah. I didn't know that. Oh, the Gasman guy. Gasman and the mechanic, I think is what it was.
I haven't went back and watched their old videos.
Quad Racers?
Yeah, I started watching about the time they give away that pit bike they give away.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I watched it a little bit before then, and actually the Gas Man's reached out to me on Instagram a couple times.
Gas Man.
Yeah, the guy that was on that channel. Isn't that his name, the Gas Man?
Yeah, he's Gas Man.
Yeah, he's reached out to me a couple times and asked if I'd ever be in the area. He wants to collaborate with me, but I think he's in Pennsylvania still or something.
That's the same thing, like you said with Haggard Quad Racers. You know that Gas Man evidently wasn't getting paid enough, so he split.
Gotcha.
But that's a good channel. Gas Man's kind of made it funny, but it's still going without him.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Well, he's got a good thing going, and it seems like he has a real good style.
Yeah.
Of editing and all that.
Oh, man. His editing skills are there for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Their channel's good. I wish we would have got to went and ride with him when he was down here at Redbeard's house.
Yeah, that opportunity will come again, Etard. I promise.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're wanting to race the Yamadog. We're out if we can get up to Pennsylvania. He got the tire on. It's good to go.
I don't know, man. That Rice Cart and that Yamadog will be a dang good race because they're identical, except for yours is a two-seater.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing is we're gonna have to race them with me and Bubs in there, and if they smoke us, then we'll just put Bubs in it because he's lighter than me.
Hell, we even drop the seat if you have to lose weight.
Oh, we'll do something. We'll put knots or something if we have to. We're not getting out of We'll see if they put the video out. You'll know whoever wins the race because that's whose channel will have the video.
I'm kind of looking forward to seeing their track.
Yeah, the track looks good that they're building. For sure. Put the supermoto rear on there.
Yeah, he said he was going out. I didn't notice that thing was dual exhaust, Bubs.
Yeah, buddy. I love it. That's that nastiness right there.
I mean, you could hear it when you was riding at the meet. That thing was talking.
Oh, yeah. That thing
noticed it had dual exhaust.
It's a beast. There's one side that two of them.
Hey, Etard.
Yes, sir.
I stopped and gonna get me a moon pie today, and they wanted $1.25 for a moon pie.
What?
I just turned around and walked off.
That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't watch Quad Racers when they had when they were at 50 subscribers. I never. That's the thing is like you'll find a channel when they're small, and like if it's in your feed or whatever, you'll find a channel. But I never found that channel until they were bigger. You know what I mean? It didn't show up on my feed for me to watch them. I didn't know nothing about them.
I'll tell you who's blowing up right now. Freaking Dorito, man. He's blowing up.
Oh yeah.
Watch his subscribers, dude. He's
going
up quick. He's at like 7. He's almost to 800 already.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
He was at 60 when I subscribed to him. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, he was very low when we first met him. I mean, everybody starts at 0. You know what I mean? You gotta, and it's all about helping each other, helping others. You know, because of course you'll see my comments on people's channels. You know, hey man, I'm the same. We do the same kind of stuff. Check us out. You know, I go in and do that a lot on people's channels. And I watch their stuff, and then they come and watch my stuff. That's the way I like to do it to promote the channel is find other channels that are like what we do. Horseaholics is out. Take it easy, buddy.
Later, horse.
Later, horse.
Beeper's out.
All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna go to bed.
All right. Take it easy, buddy. I appreciate you coming on.
Basket case, man.
Night, basket case.
See y'all later. Good night.
Sleep well.
Have a good night.
I almost paid for the Motor Trend on demand. I had it for a while, and then I had to unsubscribe because I wasn't paying the $7.99 a month or whatever for it. I watch Bubs's. You still got it, don't you? I haven't watched the newest Roadkill. You have to log me in for the Oh, show. Yeah, it's all about helping each other's channels, man. You know, making tracks. You seen on your channel too. I've seen a couple of guys in your comments. I went over and watched some of their videos. You know.
Yeah.
You gotta promote your channel, or nobody will ever find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly right, man.
Getting it started is the hardest part.
Yeah. That's the truth. Yeah, I've been talking to Gasman. Pretty cool dude. Yeah, I've talked to him several times on Instagram. He'll send me a message. And
good night, Etard's mom.
Good night, Mom. Talk to
Mom.
You
Good night.
Get it? You got it. Bub's gonna put this Supermoto wheel on the back. So when he burns that tire off, he's got to buy me another one. Yeah, it is. What the hell? Good stuff. Oh, the garage looks a wreck on camera. I guess that's anybody's garage if they work out of it.
Etard.
Yo.
Tell me about that bike, man. I must have missed the live stream that night. I missed like the buying or whatever of that bike. Tell me the 250.
Basically, if you go back on the channel, you'll see where I got like a Bayou 220 or something.
I remember that. Yeah.
Bayou 250 and like a trailer. I bought that. I think I paid like $250 for it or something. And then I had
a trailer.
Yeah, for a Bayou and a trailer.
Dang.
We put wheel bearings in it and a carburetor on it. So I probably
it was dark green, right?
Yeah. We got that from my sister to ride, Bubs' wife, at that meet. She rode it at the meet and bring it home. And then I had a little mini bike, the wheelie mini bike, the one I'd ride wheelies on.
I remember.
I think I had $40 in it or something. And then I traded that to a subscriber, Mikey, for a KTM 125 SX. He wanted that Bayou and that mini bike. So he gave me the KTM 125 SX that needed to be put back together and a mini bike frame. Motovex or something, mini bike frame.
Motovox.
Yeah, one of those.
Monster Moto.
Yeah, Monster Moto frame with wheels and tires but no motor for the Bayou and the mini bike. And I traded the KTM 125 SX and like $350 for this bike.
Dude, you scored, bro.
Yeah, that's how I get it. You know, anything and everything is by wheeling, dealing, and trading because I don't have cash to put out. You know what I mean?
Me neither, man. I got a problem with hoarding. I can't get rid of what I got.
That's been my problem forever. Is we'll find something, and then I want to keep it. You know, because I'm like, this could be a project. If we run out of stuff to do, this could be a project. So yeah, I traded. This bike has a title. It's street legal. You know, it's ready to ride on the road, or I ride it on the road every day.
That's awesome, dude. Moto vlogging, here he comes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But you know, that week I had to eat crackers and Little Debbie's and stuff all week. I didn't get to eat good, but it was worth it because now I got the bike.
Not to mention the gas you'll save. You know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing
is the Etard being able to just jump on the bike and just go riding rather than having to load up and go bush.
Yeah. And actually last weekend I was riding the boys around the yard on it and they were like, "This is a beast," and I'm like, "Yes, it is." That's a real dirt bike, Dad. You're not riding a baby dirt bike no more. And I'm like, I know.
Hey, Etard, you could be like me and have 50 million projects.
I wish I did. If I had enough yard and I didn't live in the city and they wouldn't find me, I'd be all about it. That's why I had to get rid of that Camaro I had, fan, was because the city come by and was finding me $50 on it a week.
Oh shit!
For it sitting in my yard.
Yeah, you had to have it. You had to have it licensed and tagged, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, no, they had to see that it ran and drove, and I didn't want to go out there and put a hot battery in it, so I just got rid of it. I sold it.
Did somebody complain about it, Etard?
Yeah, people in my neighborhood.
Here, if you live in the city, it has to be licensed and tagged and everything.
Oh, it's not
and then
that.
They can't say anything.
Here in Florida, you just got to be able to outrun them.
Right. Dirt dogs are hard to come by, but there's a complete one like Brad's in Murfreesboro for $350. I seen one, a red one.
Dorito in the house.
Whoa!
Dorito!
I seen a red Yerf dog up in Nashville Hillbilly Hauler for $125, but dude never texted me back. Complete. That's cheap for a Yerf dog. It's just like our Yama dog that's out there, but red. Fan, it's just like the one that we had that we tore apart that made you sick.
I'm not talking about that.
Fan's like, why are y'all tearing the good go-kart apart?
The thing with the Yerf dogs though is like y'all's Yerf dog is made out of bigger tubes. It's bigger. It's bigger, physically bigger than like the one we have.
Oh yeah, it's the biggest one they make. I think.
Yeah, it's got a lot bigger tubes on it than what Nick's is made out of. So,
right.
I'd like to get a hold of one of those.
We got one back here in the backyard.
Do what?
We got one back here still.
Road trip.
It's red.
Oh,
it's a red one. It's just a frame though. Bare bones frame.
I know somebody who has front end parts.
Who's that?
Well, he might be associated with squirrels.
Oh, Dorito. I don't know if those will work on that. That takes a different type of front end.
Oh yeah, you would have to engineer something if you if you put those on there.
Front end with a rack and pinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different geometry. We have the lower what are they called? A-arms? A-arms. We got the lower A-arms, but not the upper A-arms.
Okay, so at least you got part of it's there.
Yeah, and I think we got some shocks, and I still got the whole rear end and axle and motor and tires and wheels for the rear.
It wasn't so darn far away. I'll be trying to figure out how to get it.
Right.
Cool. Same with the Camaro.
Right.
I know it's gone now.
Yeah, it's still back there chilling. Bub's sitting here putting the supermoto wheel on. He ain't never going to want to take it off. That thing's going to wheelie so smooth. You have to cut that bracket down, ain't you? The chainstay, put a longer groove in the top of it. Because mine, that's how mine was, is I was going to have to groove the top more.
Oh. You put 270 miles on that little bike? Is that what he's talking about? I missed it.
I think he drove 270 miles today. I don't know if he was on the Hellcat or not. That's a good ride.
If it wasn't on the Hellcat, I don't want to hear about it.
Truck.
All right, guys. Well, I might peel out of the Hangouts here. I'm going to stay on the chat, but I got to start getting ready for work. So I'll be still listening. I'll type in every now and then, but I'm going to drop out of the Hangouts.
Appreciate you coming in, buddy.
Okay.
All right,
awesome, bro.
Good, brother.
Keep doing what you're doing, Trax.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We love watching. Love watching those ride videos.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I watched his wheelie practice video the other day, and it made me get out and go ride. I was like, that's what I like about other YouTube channels is, is I can sit and watch somebody's stuff, and it'll make me want to get out here and work on something or go ride, get some practice in.
It makes me feel better to watch him when I'm having a bad day.
That too. Absolutely.
You guys want to know the truth? I'm having a bad day, and I told the wife I just want to go outside and chat with my friends, man.
There you go.
It's a relief. It really is. My dog right now is like, she's got an ear infection, and she's scratching her face off, man. It's driving me nuts. I'm going to be up all night tonight.
Oh, man. That's awful. I hate that when it comes to the puppy dogs.
I miss your shop boss, man.
I know, man. I think she went off somewhere and passed or something. She had to. Or
how old was she?
Because I still look once a week at shelters for her on the internet.
How old was she?
She was like 15.
Oh my goodness! If my dog lives to 15, I'll be happy, man. That's insane.
Yeah, she didn't act like 15. Anytime somebody walked by this kid, down.
She looked pretty young too. Like,
yeah, she was gray in the face, but it wasn't bad at all.
I'm sorry, man, that you lost her like that, dude. That would kill me, dude.
Oh, it did.
I ain't gonna lie.
It killed my kids more than it killed me, because I had her years before my kids were born. You know what I mean? My oldest son's 7, and my youngest son's 5. So we had her years before they were even born.
Right.
So, I was attached to that dog like my children. But stuff happens. They want another one, and I can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah, because it's too hard to lose them.
I know, man.
And they ain't all going to live to be 15 years old either.
That's true. That's true. Well, see, she spent a lot of her life in the beginning. She was oh yeah, Make a Track said I mentioned Lily in the last video. Yeah, there's still flyers up all around here. I hung a couple new ones up just a few days ago. What's up, Lee?
Hey.
But she's a good dog. But she was an inside dog in the beginning because we lived on a busy highway, and then after I got this place over here, she was in and out. She'd rather be outside. I'd open the door and she wouldn't even want to go inside. She'd rather stay out in the yard and play. But people still know not to come in this yard because they still think she's here somewhere else. I had a neighbor ask about her the other day. I hadn't seen Lily outside in a while. Well, she was an older lady, and I was like, yeah, she's ran off. Which I went to all the neighbors and asked them after she ran off if they've seen her. But I think she went and passed somewhere, to be honest with you.
There's no way, man. She's living another doggy life somewhere in doggy paradise.
Probably, yeah. Yeah. But she had like
a bunch of doggy boys around.
Right.
He went over there and lived in the rich neighborhood on the other side of the fence.
Probably did. She's like,
Yeah, she's eating some good food now, Etard.
dog food. Yeah, let me
No
see
more
her.
moon pies.
Somebody's gonna get their ass whooped if I see my dog outside over there. I know she's
I don't
from.
blame you.
That would be a butt whooping right there.
Yeah, I still get phone calls every once in a while. They'll be like, "Hey, I found your boy dog," and I'm like, "The dog's name's Lily, and it was a female."
Just one small difference or two.
Yeah, he's a good boy, and I'm like, "It's not mine." I know that Brindle. She was the run of the litter. When I got her, that's the best dogs was the free ones.
So was mine. Mine was the runt too.
Yep.
Her brothers and sister were twice her size. I was like, ugh, that might be a little too big.
Exactly. Yeah. Good stuff.
What are you gonna do to your front end on your go-kart with the Warrior engine? Are you gonna change them front end bolts to some kind of axles or?
I got to, fam.
Yeah.
I got to do that, and then the bolts that go through, and like you got your part like this, and your whatchamacallit sits in there. The bolt going through there is threaded rod too, in your hub that holds the hub on. So if I can make that a solid bolt, a sleeved bolt all the way down, and then make my actual hub have actual sleeved bolt, it'll probably help a lot.
I'm just glad you got a helmet.
Yeah, I did.
Because that's the kind of power that wind up with the wheels facing up.
Yeah.
You know what else too, fan, is I'm getting used to it now, and I'm starting to send it a little bit more.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure. It's crazy when you first get something, you're kind of nervous or scared of it, and then you get used to it, and then you get comfortable, and then you're like, oh my God, there's that fear again, because you're banging gears on it.
I found some hills to climb.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going like straight up freaking 75-degree angle hills on it and riding wheelies off the top.
That's
you guys will see in future videos.
That's what's up.
I also found a really cool ride spot. I mean, this is Florida, right? There's got to be a good riding spot. And I actually did. I found an undeveloped neighborhood that's like thousands of acres of paved trails and dirt trails and mud holes. So you guys can look forward to that soon in my channel. We're going to be making some trips out there with all the peoples.
That's what's up.
We'll be there as soon as we can get our stuff loaded.
Yeah.
It's called the Compound.
I like it already.
You can look it up on YouTube, like Florida Palm Bay Compound, and it's insane, dude. Like, I'm actually kind of scared to go out there on the weekends because there's so many people, and it's like sketchy, like that many people. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So,
were they all right, or are they just doing who knows what out there?
They ride, they shoot guns, they do all kinds of stuff. It's like no man's land.
Oh, it might be more fun than you think.
I really want to go out there. We checked it out the other day. We drove through with the work truck actually, and it's pretty freaking huge, man. You can get lost in there. It's like a maze.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What it was is that they cleared all this land, and they put a bunch of roads through it, with cul-de-sacs and everything, and then they lost all their money. And I'm talking like thousands of acres. So there's paved roads going all through this, woods and fields and stuff. And then there's like little cul-de-sacs, and you can see the cul-de-sacs where people got like burn piles in the middle where they've been partying all night and stuff. And then, I mean, I'm talking swamp buggies, airboats, mud trucks. There's all kinds. There's something for everybody out there. They even have a little drifting track set up where people like that drift come out there with their drift cars, and they drift around these corners and stuff. Look it up on YouTube, Etard, if you get a chance, man. It's pretty cool, man.
We'll go ahead and type it in my phone so I remember. That sounds like that you should just go film, even if you can't go out there and ride.
Exactly. Yeah. It's called the Compound, in Florida, Palm Bay, Florida compound.
Yeah, I watched one of the drifters on YouTube down there running that from Florida, running the compound down there.
You've heard of it before, Lonesome?
Yeah.
Really?
It says the compound's Florida's dangerous 200-mile street down
there. Hey, say that again, Etard. Say it again.
It says the compound, Florida's dangerous 200-mile street maze.
People go out there and drag race and everything, man. I'm telling you.
These guys are out here drifting.
Well, you know what to do, man. Stand your ground. You're in Florida.
You better believe I pack.
I'll show y'all just a little snippet clip. Look at all that.
Oh, man, I'd be all over that.
Yeah.
That's the same video I watched, Etard.
Crazy. And then you got this.
No, Adam LZ and some of his crew was down there drifting the compound.
Adam LZ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched some of his videos.
That's Palm Bay Police right there.
Yep. So many people. That's where you need to have a meetup at.
We could, man, because I'm telling you, it's no man's land. Look at that place. Four-wheelers.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
It's nothing but hundreds of miles of roads, dude. You guys would have a ball out there.
Yeah, we could ride wheelers for days out there. Yeah, mud pits.
You can look forward to that in a future video for sure. It's only 20 miles away from me.
Yeah. Yeah, people out there making videos, shooting videos of drifting. We need a drift car now.
When do you want to start building one?
I can drift.
I got a RX-8 sitting here in the front.
I've had a bunch of them.
350Z.
I've had one of those too.
You had one of those?
Yeah, I traded it. Ended up trading it for a Mercedes.
They make a lot of road noise, don't they?
Mine did because it was like a half-inch off the ground.
I would have kept that. I'm a Nissan guy.
It was all stanced out and everything. Had like 19 by 12s in the rear and 18 by 10s in the front. It was a nice car. But I took it to trade it for a Mercedes E320 that was worth like double what the 350Z was. And I let the little boy test drive it, and he pulled out of the parking garage and ripped the whole front bumper, headlights, and everything off the 350Z.
Oh, man.
I was like, this car is yours now. Thanks for the Mercedes.
And you got it?
Yeah, I got the Mercedes. I drive it over to Bubs, and I feel like, man, I feel like one of those guys that got like a settlement check driving this thing. Look, I go to AutoZone in it and get out, and I'd have grease all over my hands, and people would be looking at me like I'm stupid because it was a nuclear Mercedes. Yeah, crazy, man.
Oh, man.
I was like, yeah, I got my settlement check. Bought me a Mercedes.
I wish I could get my settlement check. I'd be riding in a Mercedes, too.
Right. Now, I'm going to tell you, though, that Mercedes was the smoothest, quietest car I've ever drove in my life on the inside. Like, you'd be driving and go to crack the window, and it'd scare the shit out of you. Like, what the hell is that? The road noise. I'm serious, man. It was crazy.
Wow.
I bet you found a Mercedes golf cart with a Banshee motor on it.
There you go. What I'm talking about. Banshee Mercedes golf cart.
There's no such thing as settlement checks, man. I'll tell you that right from an honest, hard-working man right here. Right. With a wife that works every day, drives to work one day and gets T-boned by a kid with an F-250 80 model and no insurance. Ruins your life. Trust me.
Jesus. Yeah,
there's no settlement checks.
That's awful, man.
Yeah. Be careful out there, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I was riding home the other night from the ball fields watching my son play, and I had two people pull right out in front of me on this bike. I had to go in between, scared the shit out of me.
I hear some Moto Madness footage. What was that?
Well, I didn't even have my camera on.
Oh, you're fired.
I was just riding home.
You're fired.
Live stream.
Yeah, Bubs was live streaming, and yeah, it's on the live stream. I don't know. I might have privated that one because I was cussing.
Fire and gasoline in the house.
Yeah, he's got some cool build stuff.
Talk about big time YouTuber right there.
Yes, sir. He's got some cool stuff, and he's got more spiders than anybody in the country. That boy will just he'll send me pictures of spiders at his house.
Oh man.
Them he
I hate
posted on
spiders.
Them he posted on Instagram the other day. He had a bunch of spiders on there. I said he wouldn't be in the chair. He'd be hanging from the ceiling with that many spiders.
I'd burn this house to the ground if I ever seen that many spiders.
Hey, Fire and Gas, what did you have to do to put that 420 on your Yerk dog? How much engineering you have to do to make it work? If you don't mind me asking.
Every day with the spiders. Dorito, I'm surprised Dorito tried it and come in. I'm gonna only probably go on to about 11:20, guys, and then jump off here and help Bubs get the supermoto wheel on there for work tomorrow. So I can ride it while he's at work.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to you. You get the first ride.
No, went very well now. Just a little behind. Way behind.
Mine was barred on my axles when I took it apart. When I got those bearings out.
It was what?
All boogered up.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had to sand it back down.
Where's everybody go?
We're in there.
Can't see what Bubs is doing because of the pictures, dang it.
Do I need to bring you a Georgia tag to put this on these tags?
Hello, neighbors.
Bubs
Howdy ho.
is hammering it down, boy. He's trying. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing work.
You know.
He's doing a little roofing. Sorry, neighbor.
That's what it sounds like.
Oh, no.
Hey, Bubs.
Hey.
Etard. Whatever you're paying Bubs, triple it.
I pay him in Little Debbie's.
Look,
Same thing I pay Fan.
he is mad at whatever the heck he is hitting on. I can tell.
I'm got to send Fan a couple boxes of Star Crunchers.
Etard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and do Wednesdays at what I say, 7 or 8? 7. 7 p.m.
I'm writing it down now.
I claim that time. It's mine.
Wednesdays at 7.
Fire and Gasoline needs to do live streams, man.
Yes, he does.
Hey, Sam, when are we going to start ours?
Well, that's good. Now we got somebody on a. If somebody wants to take over the Thursday spot, they're more than welcome to have it.
Fire and Gasoline. No, wait. That's your Hangouts night, man.
Well, we can hang out anytime.
That's true.
I mean, guys, you gotta think we're doing this 3 nights a week. You know what I mean?
You should do your Hangouts on Friday nights, because then I could have more people in here probably. It'd be a madhouse.
Well, I don't do. You don't usually see me on streams or on YouTube on Fridays because I got my kid.
Ah, that's way more important.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you don't really see me on YouTube because it's 100%.
Hey, Lonesome, did you ask me a question? I was.
When are we going to start doing these hangouts, man?
Did you say when we're going to start doing the hangouts?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
I didn't know if you'd thought any more about it or not.
No, I've been so caught up with her back and everything. I haven't. Actually,
Damn.
Dad and
Let's show Xena some love, man. Tell me what's wrong. I mean, she hurt
he's
bad.
right here.
I'm concerned. I don't know what's going on. I know she's sick or something, but
She says she thinks she has what was it again? A ruptured thoracic disc
oh man.
in her back. I don't know what that is.
Xena, I hope you feel better soon, darling.
Thank you. Me too.
You need to get some stem cells shot in that back. It'll go away.
I don't know, man. My wife did those. They'll ruin you.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I've seen people that's had like rotator cuffs where they're going to have surgery.
Wait.
They shot in their.
You said stem cell? What'd you say?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that one. So I'm wrong.
That's what all the UFC fighters do.
Hey, Craig.
They can blow their back out and get stem cells and fight in 2 weeks.
I've never heard of that one.
At this point,
Yeah,
I
man.
about try it.
Yeah, stem cells are like a cell that's waiting to go to work, and when they put them in there, they just see what's wrong and they repair it.
Pretty
It
much.
just turns into whatever it needs to be.
Yep. That's exactly right.
Wow.
It's ridiculous. Like people with completely torn rotator cuffs to where they have to have surgery. Can't even lift their arm. They'll go get that injection and in 2 weeks got full movement in their arm again.
Wow.
Craig
I
Durbin
wanna
in the
see-
house.
I want to see Xena riding that 4-wheeler some more out there at their compound
Yeah, for real.
Me too.
at the pit.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go. I just
I told him he could go.
don't want to go without
No, man, you're not allowed to go without Xena.
it. Exactly.
Want him to go.
I forbid it, Xena.
Hey, seriously though, I've had to carry her around a lot of places where she needed to be.
Oh my lord.
You know, like get to the vehicle, out to the vehicle. She can't go that far now. I have to carry her out and put her in the car.
Craig Durbin said
All right.
he's had a couple weeks of family emergencies. I hate to hear that, buddy.
So we're gonna build her a mobility scooter with a 212 Hemi on it,
Yeah.
so she can freaking get where she needs to get quick.
Okay, I can get the mobility scooter. I know where there's one set.
I watched Redbeard flip one. They're not too safe.
I'm pretty sure we could put a roll cage on it if we needed to.
Roll cage, 6-point harness, racing seat, 420, fully built,
I don't know about no 420 now.
injection, turbocharged, and mods.
Lumps was building a drag cart.
Sorry to hear about your family emergency, Craig.
Yeah, that's awful, man. Hopefully everybody's okay. I seen in the comments there where Fire and Gasoline said he'd probably do live streams on the weekends, Saturdays or Sundays. If you do that, I'll try to pop in and say, hey, but I can't stay long because I'm serious, guy. When it comes to the weekends, 100% of my time's to the boys.
You can
Yeah,
tell
no, that's a good way to be, man.
we are so mad at you, Etard.
Sorry about that, but that's first.
Family's everything, man.
Absolutely. But I try to do like little live streams with them because my boys get excited for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anytime you see me do a live stream on the weekend, it's because my oldest boy Bryce is like, Dad, let's get on the go-kart and do a live stream, you know. So that's his time. That's why we do it, you know. And that little go-kart, I'm gonna tell you guys, I can't remember what that one boy's cart was running on your page, go-karts, but my little green cart, it runs like 28 miles an hour, but it gets there so fast, like it's unbelievable fast.
That's the way that Manco is.
It gets there so fast, man. It's ridiculous.
Is it that 212?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Those motors, man. I had that one on the OG for a while, dude, and it was a one-wheel peel.
That's what mine is. One-wheel peel.
I'm telling, yeah, dude. They go, man, because they're not turning as much axle. You know what I'm saying? If you can get them to grip,
see you later, tricks. Take it easy making tracks. But mine's my little go-kart though. But it's the reason it gets down so good is because how big the sprocket is. It's the same size as the tire, pretty much.
Is it 80?
It's a
80 or 70.
It's a 72.
Yeah.
And she moves out.
And the reason is because those Predators have plenty of torque from a stop. You know, like you're gonna peel them tires. You know, so.
Yeah, my boys make me drive up the driveway, slam the brakes on, and it's got like a little bit of an angle, and then we cruise down the driveway and reverse on it, back all the way into the driveway, and then I stomp it in the garage and leave a black mark all the way out of the garage. They love it. It's like, Daddy, it sounds like you're killing pigs because it's still.
You see that cart probably came with a 3.5 horse.
Right.
You know, originally. Yeah. And that's the way that Manco is. I was riding Link on when he was little. I was zipping around the yard, tearing the yard all to pieces. It's the same way. That sprocket is as big as the tire.
Yeah, I love it.
And it'll just keep peeling out in the dirt.
Oh yeah, as far as you want to. Like if you looked at my yard, my grass was pristine out there. Now it's just ruts everywhere from donuts. Because kids are like, "Do a donut, Dad," and I'm like, "Okay."
Hey, everybody knocks those one-wheel peelers, but I love them. Feels like you're going 100 miles an hour on them.
Oh, it's so.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'll keep that one-wheel peel forever. It'll never. It's the OG original go-kart. It'll never go away. I promise you guys.
I think it's sick.
Started this channel.
That Hazo cart is one-wheel peel. Got the 212 on it, 72 tooth with a 10 tooth clutch on it. And before that, it had a 12 tooth, but James rounded the clutch off of it. But it ate every bit of the teeth off of it. And that thing, with me sitting on it, it would stay sideways up a half-a-mile driveway.
Yeah, so much fun.
When you think of a go-kart, though, originally, you think of a one-wheel peel. I mean, you got to admit, most people do, man. Yeah. Their first go-kart was a one-wheel peel, so I think they're very important to the go-kart, family or whatever.
Yeah, they are.
So that's why I said I'll keep my OG, that blue cart, forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that one. We need to get it back out and change the power plant on it. Take that 3-horse or 5-horse Briggs off and put a 212 on it. That original Manco. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I need to get it out of there and out of the do something.
That's the first go-kart I ever had personally. That's what I had on it, was a 5-horse Briggs off the tiller. And I used to hold it wide open, governor and all, just hold it.
Well, that one that's on there, that's the one that we got that the motor was locked up on. And then we freed it up and got it running that night and rode around the yard a few times. And then I let my old boy ride it a couple times around the yard, but the head gasket ain't right. I got too much gasket maker, so it's not building the right compression. And I'm just going to pull that motor off, put a Predator on it.
Well, don't throw it away.
It's live axle. No, I won't. Oh, I won't get rid of the motors. I want, it'll be fun because it's a live axle with torque converter,
Oh yeah, it'll be fun. It
Let
won't
me
have no
see
problem.
how many of them racing springs I've got for them 5-horsepower Briggs left.
Really?
I should have a box full of them here somewhere.
I got to figure out what I need for my Manco to make it right. And what I've been thinking about doing was just cutting the engine plate over and slide it over and let my brother weld it. Because it's further over than everybody else's.
Is it farther over than what mine is on the little green cart?
Yeah, you have to It's like 3 inches too far to the right. If I spaced just the clutch, if I tried to space just the clutch over far enough to get to the sprocket, it'd be too far.
Right.
On the shaft.
Because I put long spacers like this on mine. Remember how this?
Yeah.
Or 2.5 inch spacers.
It breaks the both sides of the wheels on mine.
See, that's the original spacer that was in there, and then it had two bolts. It had 2 nuts on each side of this spacer, right?
Yeah, it takes 5 on mine.
So I took this with me, or I measured it to where I needed, and then I went to Ace Hardware and bought. They have 4-inch spacers, solid steel spacers, and I bought 2.5 inch spacers. Bought 4 of them. I didn't do 6. I just bought 4 and put on there, and it perfect.
Yeah, I broke all the bolts off of mine doing that, but I had 5. It took 5 nuts as spacers to get mine over far enough, plus that piece that you got there.
If Harbor Freight gets engines returned with oil or gas in them, they go in the dumpster. What?
I need to go to Harbor Freight.
I will keep that in mind.
Holy cow!
How many Coleman 200 CTUs we find in there?
Oh, right.
I'd love to have a pile of broken ones. They give me a pile of parts.
I would get them running and sell them on Lego, $50 a piece.
I want 2 of those 703s that you got.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any 420s or 670s in that dumpster.
Oh man,
I might have to check that out. I might have to take a camera.
Maybe I need
what you do?
At least get a good video.
What you do is you find somebody that works there, and you get to be friends with them, so they'll let you know when they're tossing them things.
Right? Like, set it by the back door. I'll be there tonight to get it.
Tell them you'll give them $5 or $10.
I might have to do that. There's a bunch of young kids that work at the one out here in Brainerd. Yeah, you can TIG a block. You got a TIG welder.
I try not to go to Harbor Freight too much because I wind up spending money I don't want to spend.
That's me. I'm the same way.
I got a question for Hillbilly Holler. He's gonna have to answer in the chat. It's a good question. So you ported in everything, those valves, or the valves on that other motor that you said that it threw a bearing. Why not just take the head and put it on the new motor you just bought? I'm just curious. Hillbilly Holla, please answer.
Fire and Gasoline said, I have a question for y'all. You see the other channels do a fully built engine on a build. Who can actually afford to put $800 into a $99 engine? Most of these people that do fully built engines, those motors, the parts they're getting are free.
Because they're sponsored.
Yeah, they don't pay for those parts. That's how they can do it. Because you would never see me fully build one because I don't have the money to do that.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Fire and Gasoline.
Hillbilly Holler said Brad wanted to practice porting heads.
But those heads look like they come out really good, and I want to do that to one of my motors. But I want him to put his head on that new motor he bought to see if it'll work properly. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's a free upgrade right there. You don't have to put no money into that to be able to port and polish those valves. And then I want to know how much, that's my question, is how much more performance are you getting out of that porting and polishing that head for free?
I say it picks it up a good bit.
It does. It increases
it's got to.
Yeah, gasket match it and all that good stuff.
Gasket match it and flow it.
Unrealistic. Yeah, it's unrealistic to pay that much money for to do that on one of those motors. I agree. But when you're getting stuff for free, it's not that hard to be able to do that kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah, those boys get everything handed to them pretty much.
I want one of the non-Hemi predators. Pull the
I
head.
have one, Lonesome. Somebody gave it to me.
Put oversized valves in it, port polish it, swirl the valves, and then racing springs, and see what I come up with. Because the predators, you can't get as big as valve in it.
In the Hemi.
In the Hemi, you can't get as big of a valve in it as you can on the head.
Huh.
So it's one with bigger valves and bigger valve seats.
Rick Durbin, I'm down for demo testing on all small engines. I'm cool.
That's the question right there, man. There's still more questions out there. Will that non-Hemi make more or no?
I can make one make more if I've got time to fool with it. Because I can go with the oversized valve.
Does that really make that much of a difference, Lonesome?
More air in, more air out. Twist it harder, faster, tighter.
Caliber? Are you serious?
I'd like to know.
I have a non-Hemi and a Hemi engine. Stock.
Well,
Different
it's
size.
like the difference between a 2-ball head and a 4-ball head when you do that.
Look at that.
You're going from a little valve to a big valve. So, like that Chevrolet set behind you. You put a set of 2-barrel 327 heads on it, or you step it up and do a set of 4-barrel double hump heads. That's what you're getting the difference in between the two, as performance-wise.
Where's look at that supermoto wheel on that bike.
Looking good.
Wheelie time. They fit on Bubs's. That's a direct swap for his bike.
Bubs's is a 460, right?
Oh, his is 250.
It's 250.
Yeah. But it's a race. It's a race bike. It's a CRF 250. Mine's an XR 250, so it's completely different. See you later, Davey B.
Sorry.
Later, Davey.
Oh, Davey.
That red one's gigantic in person.
Yeah, fan. What's crazy is this one sits up just as high. It's just my suspension's real soft on this. But yeah, that thing's tall. It's tiptoes. Tiptoes on that one. For sure.
Yeah. But
I always was curious the differences between those engines are both rated for 6.5 horse. So what's the real big difference in the two? I understand the geometry of the head's different and everything, but if they're both rated for 6.5, you know what I'm saying?
Read the box on them, and most of the non-Hemis is actually set up to turn more RPM than the Hemi heads are.
Really?
Yes, sir. But straight out of the box, when we put on Pa's old cart, it was turning with my tack, handheld tack. It was turning 48. I changed the lever, changed the spring, and bumped it up to 52. And hadn't floated the valves yet.
I'd just be happy if I can afford one of those clear valve covers.
Those are cool. To meet, I think, wasn't he? Didn't he have the clear ones for sale?
Yeah. They had some up to meet.
I've got one of the older blue engines that Harbor Freight used to sell. That's what I was running on that Manco, and it was mean.
Those were good engines. Those are basically the same engines that's on them Baja Warriors, aren't they?
That little 196 I had on that Baja Warrior, it ran good.
It's the same thing. It's a clone. It's the same thing as a Honda.
That one I've got the 200cc on it.
Okay.
And it's got the charging system and stuff on it.
Oh, that's sick.
That bike of Bat's with the 196, and I asked him if he built it because it was so hot, and all he said he put on it was a Mikuni carburetor, and that thing would fly.
Don't wrap that in the grass.
I was making intakes for them 5 horsepower flathead rigs and running Honda C70s, Honda carburetors on them. And sometimes it's outrageous.
Sit like that and then dirt set. Period. Or sit like that and then an enduro trip for the other ones.
AT&T, I think I just have a feeling that till it's an engine that you buy with everything already on it, I have a feeling that thing's going to run great. You can hear it in Redbeard's video where they're running that one cart. It sounds fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And for what's got on it, it's got to be worth that little bit of extra money they charge for it. Now, this is just my opinion.
I thought I saw they were 180. Am I right, fam?
Yeah.
They got 10 horsepower or something, though, too? Or 8 horsepower? Are they 10 horse?
Stop.
Yeah, go ahead.
Huh.
Sorry about that, Nate.
Guys, we're going to shut the stream off. I hate to eat and run, but y'all make sure you check out my channel Monday nights at 9 o'clock. Bub's Vacations channel Tuesday at 9 o'clock. Go Karts and Gone Fishing channel Wednesdays at 7. He'll be going live. Make sure to check him out. And Lonesome and Fan at some point is going to work and get a show together. We'll be promoting that. Maybe on a Thursday night.
Hey, Etard.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to shout out Kart Community, that little boy.
Kart Community and Johnny Garage.
And Johnny
Hillbilly Holler.
Kart Community. Hillbilly Holler. Everybody in the chat. You already know. Yeah, we'll do a shout-out video one day and do a legitimate shout-out for everybody. It'll take a little while, but we'll shout them out. But Fire and Gasoline, another good channel. Power Band Garage. Everybody, much love. Peace.
I enjoyed it.
Night, guys. Have a blessed.
Everybody.